What movie do you enjoy that you will 100% agree is a bad movie? The Core. I'm paraphrasing here, but there's a portion in the movie where everyone says it can't be done. But one guy takes a drag on the cig and says, "But what if we could?" The entire movie progresses on that point. Deep Blue Sea. I mostly enjoy that one unexpected scene. Check it out. The Core. Terrible movie, lack of science or logic, but I just find it so gripping. Gone in 60 seconds. Say what you will, but I can watch this every day. Street Fighter with Raul Julia as Bison and Kylie Minogue as Cammy. Oh, and a Samoan bloke as E. Honda. Because 90s. Fool's Gold. It's a dumb movie that makes no sense, but for some reason I go back and watch it at least once a year and enjoy it every time. Batman and Robin is certainly a bad movie. I love it so much. It's worth watching for Arnold and his puns alone. But the whole movie is just campy fun. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's so much fun and I love the Nautilus. Van Helsing. It's Hugh Jackman, Kate Beckinsale, Ayla, The Glory Days of 2004. It's got a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. 0.6 on IMDb, but there's something about the dry jokes smattered in what's supposed to be high tension scenes, or scenes of sexual tension. The special effects aren't the greatest, but at the same time it also adds to the experience. Accepted. It's terrible and hilarious. Has Justin Long at the peak of his teen movie years. And features Lewis Black as a version of himself as a jaded professor. So good. Early Van Damme movies. They're awful, but I've seen them all multiple times. Give me a Kickboxer, Double Impact double feature and I'll be there to watch that garbage. The Cutting Edge. Without a Paddle. Fucking hilarious, and also dumb as hell. House Bunny. Ghost Ship. Center Stage. The Highlander. That movie goes all the way around. It's so bad that it's great. They need to cut people's head off. Why? 'Cause it's awesome. Sean Connery in his world-famous Scottish accent plays the Egyptian. Why? Because the French guy is playing the Highland Scot, of course. Okay, this sounds like it's going to be a disaster. Who's going to do the soundtrack? Queen. Fucking Queen? I bet some shit they already released and money grab songs. Oh no, they go for it. Like some of their best songs are written just for that movie. Okay, fuck it, I'm in. Van Helsing. The one with Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale. Also in the Underworld movies. I watched it over and over again as a kid and now I like its campy over-topness as an adult. The Super Mario Bros. Live-action movie. Don't care. Love it. The Day After Tomorrow. It's bad, 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 but such a fun watch. Dude, Where's My Car? Edit. Zoltan and #10. And #10. Edit 2. Surprised no one has quoted, "I'm gonna have to confiscate yo, Pinky," yet. Hackers. Hack the Planet. I loved Roadhouse. But pretty bad. Flash Gordon was released in 1980. But re-released this year in 4K. Bad. But in the best way. And that Queen soundtrack. The Faculty. It's cheesy. And some parts are almost laughable. But it's a fun watch and I love it. Resident Evil movies and some of the Underworld movies. Eurotrip. And #X200B. However, I feel conflicted about calling this movie bad as I personally feel it was unfairly ignored by the Oscar committee. Scotty doesn't know. You Kissed Your Sister. Club Vandersex. FIONAAAA. Masters of the Universe. Frank Langella is incredible as Skeletor, and it's a genuinely fun movie. The commentary track explains that since Motu were toys with no story whatsoever, they basically wrote it as an unauthorized Darkseid film. Ghost Rider. I love it, but it is pretty cringe NGL. Anaconda. Ernest Scared Stupid. But any of the Ernest movies will do. Hudson Hawk. Balls of Fury. Encino Man. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Movie is just a fucking mess of horrible writing. God, I love it so much. Could watch it anytime and anywhere. Biodome. I love every minute of it. Blades of Glory is so good. Running Man. Fuck yeah. Arnie, cut that dude's balls off with a chainsaw. Masters of the Universe. XXX. Armageddon. It is a shit Michael Bay movie that makes no sense and has scenery chewing all over, and I am there for every minute of it. Night at the Roxbury. Age of Adaline is one of my favorite movies. I know the storyline is ridiculous, but I just love the movie. I'm a sucker for time jump, travel, immortality. Vegas Vacation. So bad, but so rewatchable. Kung Pao. Enter the Fist. SWAT. 13 Ghosts. Basketball. Tank Girl. It's cheesy as fuck. But I think it was meant to be cheesy. But it was not really able to walk that fine line of jokiness and cheesiness where it was supposed to come across as satire. Instead, the movie is just kind of ridiculous. And I fucking love it.